In a billion-dollar shakeup, Apple is purchasing Next Computer's operating system, which may mean...
Is the prodigal son returning?
Bet on it.
Guess what? Mac is back.
Apple co-founder Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs is returning to Apple.
These days, most of us know about Apple. Not the fruit apple, but Apple's products such as iPhones, iPods, iPads, Macs, MacBooks, and Apple Watches. This is an amazing story that we might be familiar with. So how did it all start? All started in a garage. The year 1975. Jobs sold his Volkswagen and was his HP calculator. With a small investment of just $1,350, they created a billion-dollar company. Over the years, many Apple computers were introduced: Apple I, Apple II, Lisa, and the latest Mac. The journey of Apple was not like a straight graph. Just like any firm, they also had their ups and downs. In 1982, John Sculley was lured by Apple to help them in the market. Jobs said,
"Do you want to sell sugar water for the rest of your life? Or do you want to come with me and change the world?" And I just gulped.
In 1985, when Jobs was no more at the Apple's share went from $8 to below $2. The father, prodigal son, whatever you may call him, Jobs returned at Apple in 1996 when Apple acquired Next. Jobs came not as a CEO of Apple but as an advisor. But after seeing the Apple's low record share prices, Amelia was ousted and Jobs acted as the CEO. In 1988, Apple introduced iMac, designed by a team led by Jonathan Ive, who would later design the iPod and the iPhones. In 2001, Apple introduced the first iPod. It did not just change the way we listen to the music, but also the whole music industry. Later some year in 2007, Apple introduced iPhone, and we all know how it turned out. But at the very beginning, some of us might have been skeptical about the device. Like $500 for a phone? Seriously?
Steve, let me ask you about the iPhone. Steve Jobs goes to Macworld and he pulls out this iPhone. What was your first reaction when you saw that?
$500 fully subsidized with a plan? I said, that is the most expensive phone in the world, and it doesn't appeal to business customers because it doesn't have a keyboard.
Who's laughing now, Balmer? Obviously, not you. But this guy is laughing pretty hard. Over the last decade or so, Apple has been ruling the phone industry. In 2011, Tim Cook was appointed the CEO of Apple after seeing Jobs' health deteriorating due to pancreatic cancer. Just after 6 weeks, Apple lost its most valuable asset. Steve Jobs' visionary mind was no more with us. Till now, there is still a void left in Apple. Many new technologies have been introduced. Apple Watch was introduced in 2015. It incorporates fitness tracking and health-oriented capabilities with integration with iOS and other Apple services. Currently, Apple's App Store has around 1.6 million applications. Apple's current market value is beyond $700 billion, worth more than what Swiss Bank has, which definitely is a lot of money. With that kind of money, we could do anything. Maybe save the world's hunger problem? But that's none of my business. Hey guys, thank you for watching the episode of How It All Started. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.